How are you, everyone? This is Brother Chukuma once again at Source of Life, 156 Stockwell Road, London, SW9 9TQ. Remember, we are electric food providers, alkaline products providers. You can come to our shop with friends and family to get a list of herbs and CMOS that are recommended on Dr. Sebi's list of recommendations and much more. Thank you very much. I'm here today to talk about a very important subject for me, the subject of abundance and what does abundance feel like? The feeling of ease, choices and fun, being able to make a decision without judging yourself, to be free from pain and discomfort, labor or difficulty. Some of us are used to experience the lack of something instead of a very large quantity of supply. Plenitude is what leads us to a happy life. In contrast, the world we live in and the majority of people follow the complete opposite to abundance. They live in a world of antonyms such as deficiency, few, inadequacy, lack, little, poverty, scarcity, precarity, wanting, etc., etc. It's very important to acknowledge that abundance is everywhere around us, not just in terms of money, cars on the street, and populations, but that you have abundance in the physical world, in the universe, planets, stars, black holes, and supernova, and Milky Way. You have abundance on an atomic level, at a quantum level, right? In the smallest things. In one drop of water, for example, you have millions of atoms, and the atoms itself can be cut into protons, neutrons, and electrons, quarks, neutrinos, etc., etc. So abundance is really everywhere. Abundance is what really the universe is about, right? A great amount of it, such as the dark matter or the dark energy, is so abundant that we know very little about, right? Now, if we have to put abundance now within the world we live in, the physical world we live in, and our surrounding, abundance is everywhere, right? Abundance is the plants, the trees that you see, the insects and the animals around us, the birds, right? The flowers, the abundance that we have in the oxygen that we are breathing, right? The abundance is pretty much everywhere. However, the feeling of lack of abundance, it's but only a feeling or a thought, right? When I'm waking up in the morning pretending to be broke, that I don't have many friends, that the job I am going to is not helping me, I practice what we call scarcity of thoughts, poor thoughts, right? Not made on the energy of abundance. A lot of time when our body reacts many times, consciously, it's when situations like emotions appear, such as happiness, joy, sadness, anger, stress. So, really, what's important in the abundance that we are going to talk about now is the abundance of positive thoughts. When I am sick, what am I thinking about? Am I sad because it's really something that's gonna help my life, and how does my body is being helped by me being sad? So our body reacts to our thoughts, and when we smile, when we feel good, what's happening is that our cells are now being updated. Our health is much better. By the way, we are made of around 53 to 70 trillion cells. So if you really need friends, remember that you are made of 53 to 73 trillion cells. You are never alone. Our body itself is abundant of minerals and bacteria, viruses, right? So when we start thinking now thoughts that makes us sad, the death of a loved one, or a past memory that really doesn't necessarily deserve to be taught in the now moment that we are living our life. Once we are thinking of something sad, then our mood will change and our body will start following our emotions, and it will create a defense mechanism, right? And that defense mechanism is often us crying. It's often us feeling upset and angry. So what am I seeing right now? I'm seeing that when your cry is because of the thoughts you are thinking, and that your body only reacts to the thoughts you are thinking. And that's great. This is something great. But this is not necessarily where you want to be. You want to feel the feeling of ease, the feeling of clarity, the feeling of abundance, love. So, again, the reason why is because those emotions are the proof that you are alive. That's what makes us alive. We have the possibility of changing our thoughts and changing our emotions from sad to ease, relaxing, from depression or anger to be agreeable, loving, from stress to understanding, listening. So really our thoughts are important, as much important as the food we are eating. Abundance is very much everywhere. And the abundance of positive thoughts counteracting the negative ones is like everything we do. We have to train ourselves. Learn to catch those negative thoughts before they invade your psyche or your mind and becomes real. And you can do that early, in few seconds. As you recognize those thoughts, you can back them up with better ones, right? And working on abundant thoughts. One positive thoughts, back with another positive thoughts, back with another positive thoughts, back with another positive thoughts. You may have a negative thoughts come in, and another negative thoughts come in, and another negative thoughts come in, but then you'll back them up with the positive thoughts, and another positive thoughts, and more positive thoughts, and sometimes you may have another negative thought, positive, negative. Right? You have to train your mind to think positively. To think of abundance not just as something material or financial, but to see abundance everywhere that will lead you to more material. It's inevitable that if you have abundance, positive thoughts, that you will have abundance of everything, abundance of money, abundance of positive people around you, abundance of ideas, abundance of creative mind, abundance in positive choices, abundance in everything, right? So on that, happiness is the feeling of being pleased or happy, state of well-being and contentment. Happy, favored by luck or fortune. Like I said to you, once you are happy, therefore material will come to you. Good jobs will come to you. Good people will come around you. Alternatives will come to you very fast. Happy, favored by luck or fortune. Enjoying or showing or marked by joy or pleasure. The feeling of abundance is a sign that everything is happening right now well in your life. All is well, and that everything is working out. The emotion evoked by well-being, success, good fortune, or by the prospect of possessing what one desires. Right? So you can make a wish, and that wish will be answered according to the feeling and emotion that you are under. If you're feeling scarcity, if you say, I don't have, the money in my bank is not enough, I'm not looking good enough, look at my bank account, it is not there. I certainly don't have somebody in my life. I don't have that um, car that actually, or the key of that dream car that I want. So all of those are thoughts that actually is not helping those wishes which you've had thoughts within your mind. However, the good news is that the more we keep thinking negative thoughts, and the more the positive will come to our life, because by saying, I am not feeling good, I make the wish that I one day feel good. So the feeling of not having something for a lot of us is the foundation of having something. But we have to stop thinking like that. If you don't have something, how can you like or enjoy something you don't have? So you have to feel in the way, or you have to feel within your mind, how, if I had whatever I thought, how would I feel if I had that? How would I feel right now if I had a pile of money in my hands? How would I feel if I had the health that I am thinking about? How would I feel if I had a relationship that makes me happy? A house? How would I feel if I had my own enterprise or my own project, my own dream being answered? And the question is, I will be happy in having whatever I am wishing for. However,